Welcome to the video tutorial of Excel to Visio for an organization chart. How would this tutorial would tell you on how you can make an organization chart, an organogram from an Excel file. So as you would see, the Excel file is already populated. I've already created the Excel file for a sample organogram. The most important columns in this file are the Excel file are column A, which would have the ID of all the designated employees to be displayed in the organogram. So for this, it's a very simple method which you can use. You just write ID 01, sorry, 01, and you just double click the right bottom corner of the cell, and it will automatically populate or autofill the whole IDs. Now these IDs should match the column F, which is the reporting to column, and I've already entered the reporting IDs as per the reporting structures. So as you would see, next to Mr. Wasim Saber, it says ID 01. It does not say Mr. Abbas Arshad, it says ID 01. So Mr. Abbas Arshad has an ID of ID 01, and that is what is to be prescribed next to Mr. Wasim Saber, and so on and so forth. So if you would go to column B and row 8, which is B8, Mr. Asad, he is also reporting to Mr. Abbas Arshad. Though he's down below in the list, but it says ID 01. So it does not matter, but these IDs should be an exact match of this column and the reporting structures, and it should have the same format. For example, if I would write over here, if I would just write ID 1, that is wrong. That is incorrect. So I need to, it will not be picked up in the Microsoft Visio file. So it has to be ID 01, exact format, exact the value should be as same as this one. All right, so we'll go, this is the information which is populated. So I'll just close this file, because of the reason that this file has to be closed to be picked up and located by the Microsoft Visio. So I'll just close this file and save it. Yes, all the information is saved, it is correct. I'll go to the Visio, I'll open the Microsoft Visio, and in the Microsoft Visio we'll go for a new document. I need to make an organization chart. Organization chart is selected. I would select the simple version of organization chart. It doesn't matter matrix or US units, and create. After I create, there would be automatically a wizard would appear. It would say information. It would give me two options: information that's already stored in the file or database, information that I enter using the wizard. No, the information is already stored in a file. I'll select this option and click next. After clicking next, it will give me three options. So I'll select the second option, which says a text org or .text file, static .text file, or an Excel file. Yes, it is an Excel file, so I'll select the second option and click next. From here, it's already located because I was working on it, but if you want to locate the file, you'll go to browse. The file is saved in the on the desktop in my system. So I'll go to desktop, I'll select this file, double click, and I'll just click next over here. Specify the language, it's up to you. Obviously English, the United States is already pre-selected, so I will click next. I'm happy with this. Alright, I'll just have to wait for some processing time. Actually it takes time because it needs to populate all the information from the Excel file to this wizard. So name has a name, then we have a reporting to. Now this column is usually blank. This field is usually blank, so you need to select reporting to, because these are the, remember, these are the columns in the Excel file. So in the reporting to is the actual reporting to. This reporting to asks you that which column should it pick to organize the organization structure and the reporting structure of the organogram. So that is reporting to column in our Excel file. I'll leave this as none and click next. So from here again we need to select all the information that we need to have. We need to have the name. Actually, sometimes you don't have anything over here, so you select name, designation, and sub-department. You can select more information as well, grades and so on and so forth. Reporting to department is the same, so I don't need to add the department, but it's up to you. And you can also organize the sequence. Now this sequence tells you how this information would be displayed in the boxes of the organogram or the organization chart. So we have on the top we'll have the name, we'll have the designation, and the sub-department. If you want the sub-department to be above the designation, it's up to you, but I would like it this way, so we arrange it in this manner and we click next. I'm happy with this. Any other information which I need to add? No. I'll just click next. So it brings us to this screen of the wizard, which says if we have any pictures to be added. So if we have a separate folder or a file where we have the pictures of all the people with their, and the pictures should have the same name as the IDs column, the first column, remember, column A, but we don't have any pictures, so we will click don't include pictures in my organization chart. I don't want any pictures to be displayed in the organization chart. So click next. It asks me, I want to specify how much of my organization to display on each page, or do I want the wizard to automatically adjust it? I want to do it myself. Yes. Okay, then I'll click next. So Mr. Wassershid is the head of the department. He's at the top of the organization organogram of the HR department. I can also add pages. For example, if I want Mr. Wasim Saber in the next page, so he will have all his subordinates will appear, or 2 or 3 subordinates will appear, like his section, his subsection, HR and recruitment could be on a separate page. But for now I don't want that. I just want one organogram. So I'll just select Mr. Wassershid and all subordinates. Over here also I can modify, but that is not needed. So I'll just click finish and it will generate the organization chart. Now this appears a bit jumbled up and not in a good, so just to beautify it, we'll control A, we'll press control A, select all. Okay, then we will select, I like this one, so it is just, okay, that's done. And I will just again control A, show and hide. It will hide the pictures because we don't have any pictures, so there is no point of having the pictures empty. It will give us more space to add in information and the information to be clear. So we can either select it by control A, or we can draw an outer box and it will select the whole diagram. I usually use control A, that's easier. Okay, now this looks nice. We'll just beautify it a bit more to make it more simpler and crisp. So I like this version. I will just go for a simple version. Then I will go to home. I will bold it. For this, as you can see, the organization chart, the whole organization chart is selected. It's bold, and then I'll increase the font to make it more visible, and just increase the size of the organization chart. But before that, as you can see, the reporting lines are jumbled up and it's not making sense. So I'll go to organization chart tab and then go to the layout and select horizontal, or you can select anything else if you want to. So over here, now this looks nice. As you can see, there's a bit of jumble up over here. I'll just control select this and this, down arrow, and you can see it is creating some space for the organogram. Okay, that looks nice. I'll just again control A. I'll go to home, again increase the font size, so it just, and also increase the weight of the boxes and the lines, so just to beautify it. Zoom in. I think that's we're good to go. All right, so we can also again select all. We can go to organization chart, and automatically, as you can see, height and width, reduce the height, increase the height. I think that's better, and reduce the width as well. Okay, as required. I think this looks nice. We have 7 people in the department as per the Excel sheet, and there are 7 people over here. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, I think this is good. Thank you very much for your patience and attention, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.